staying in mode. Been bumps, kept my car on the road. Been solid cause I'm under that cold. Big body so I carry the load. No problem cause I handle my business. Big racks in the trunk of the Bentley. Spend the money then I double it quickly. Big boss can't hit with too many, I'm making a killing.
Video number 3, okay? Listen, I know I wear this hat every day. I don't want to do my hair, mind your business, okay? But nah, let's get right into it. What's going on, YouTube? It's the Advice Slanger. What you slanging and what you slang gonna come back to you. So today, on the 3rd video of our Corona survival tactics little series we got going on here, right? Today's video is about take control of your life, okay? Take control of your life. Life is going to happen regardless. Time is going to continue to go on, whether you know, whatever you do or don't do, it's going to continue to go. You're going to continue to get older unless you unfortunately pass away, okay? Other than that, it's going to keep going regardless. So you have, now is the time to take control of your life, or at some point, you're going to have to take control of your life because it's going to keep going regardless. And it's up to you to decide when you want to do that. And, you know, you hear a lot of people say that, well, I'm waiting for the right time to start my business, or I'm waiting for the right time to take off on my music career, or things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? And you never know when the time is right. Most people who have started doing something, it just happened for them. It just blew up for them. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, you things that you can do to get prepared. I'm not saying don't get prepared for it, you know, before you jump out there and do something. But to say that I'm not going to do it until the time is right, you're never going to know when that is. You don't know when that is. Nobody knows what time that is except for God. Another thing that, another point I want to make about taking control of your life is if you're in a sad or depressive state, or you're you know what I'm saying, you're not feeling your 100% best, don't sit around. Don't sit in that state and just not do anything, okay? Because time is going to continue to pass you by, okay? Actually, I would suggest that you take that anger and sadness and, you know what I'm saying, whatever emotions you're feeling that are keeping you down, put that into something that you love to do, okay? Work with those who are around you and let them know that, hey, listen, I love doing this and I want to keep doing this because this is what makes me happy. You have to care about your own happiness. You have to be your own self-advocate, meaning you have to tell people what makes you happy. You have to tell people, you know, about what's going on with you. And you have to, you know, be your own self-advocate, okay? So please take that energy and put it into something you love instead of sitting around not doing anything, because doing something that you love will bring you out of that depressive state, okay? It will, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even find you multiple things in case one thing is not available for you to have at the time. So you have to take initiative to accomplish anything you want in life, instead of coming up with excuses as to why it didn't get done. Now, I understand things happen, okay? Life happens. I'm not one of those people that's like, if it don't get done, you know, saying excuses. No, I'm not saying that. But you know, you know, if you'd have made up excuses, you know, if you did what you were supposed to do, or you put the work in to get where you was trying to go, you know if you did or didn't, okay? So, you know, that's for you to decide within yourself, because at the end of the day, it either got done or it didn't. You know, you can add factors as to why it didn't get done, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's for you to decide if you could have overcame that, or if it really was that big of a hindrance that kept you from getting to where you were trying to go, or accomplishing whatever you were trying to accomplish. Let me say this, right? Life will turn around and get better. Life will turn around and get better once you decide. Once you decide that it's time, it'll turn around and get better. You know, if you watch my previous videos about, you know, not taking control, that's this one, about using your words, you know what I'm saying? Using your words, and other videos that I've talked about taking, you know, self-accountability and things of that nature. When you decide it's time, that's when life will turn around, because then you'll start to change your mindset. You'll start to change your mindset. You'll start to change your patterns. You know, you'll really start to get in deep into whatever you're trying to do to be successful, looking up how to do it, you know, where to go and things like that. So life will turn around once you decide, you know, because it's going to keep going regardless. So it's up to you to decide when it's going to turn around, and definitely talk to God about it and let him know, just like I said in my last video, you know, I think it was my last 2 videos. Talk to God and let him know what it is you want. Let him know what it is you want. And then you have to put in the work to get it done. I'm going to give you some examples as to what I mean about when you decide to change your life around. That's when it gets better, okay? You know, people that have hard backgrounds, and I'm talking about people that have rough backgrounds. I know people personally really close to me that have really hard backgrounds that as far as statistics are concerned, they should not be where they are today. They should be dead or you know what I'm saying, or in jail or somewhere like that. You know, they should not be in college finishing up their degree pretty soon within the next year and a half. That's not, statistically, that is not where they're supposed to be. But they are, because they decided they were not going to let their past keep them down. They decided they were not going to sit around and worry about what they didn't have and opportunities they didn't have, and they made the most of the opportunities that they did have. There's people that have the odds stacked against them, you know, people with disabilities, you know, they have the odds stacked against them as far as being able to go out there in the world and do the jobs of normal able-bodied people. Not saying they're less capable, but to the world, you know, they are less capable, which is sad, because there's a lot of people with disabilities that do things better than people with, you know, fully able bodies, you know. But as far as society is concerned, the odds are stacked against them because they don't have, you know, they're not given the same opportunities that, you know, able-bodied people have. But yet, they still find a way to make it, to get it done. I know a girl on YouTube, I can't remember her name for the life of me, but I know a girl on YouTube. She has no arms and she has a cooking channel. She uses her feet. It's awesome, man. It's so cool. If y'all know who I'm talking about, put her name down in the comments, because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, I don't want nobody to miss out on any credit, but it's really awesome. The last example of people that I'm going to talk about are people that have made bad choices when they were young. See, not everybody's been squeaky clean. Some people made bad choices, maybe went to prison or you know, or just had a record or whatever the case is, that may hinder them as they get older to try to get jobs, which is the system's fault. But, you know, still, that's the life they have to live. And they still find a way to either start their own business, start counseling people, or, you know, whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? They just start to do things that they're good at, and they eventually get paid for it. You know, it don't matter the background they had. They decided, I'm not gonna let my background keep me down. So they got up and stood on it. You know what I'm saying? So you can do the same thing. No matter your background, you can stand up and do what you need to do. I'm gonna leave you guys with this. In conclusion, if you want something in life, if you want your life to change, and you don't do anything to change that life around that you have, then you have nobody to blame but yourself. Nobody to blame, okay? You know, because I just gave you examples of people who came up under, you know, heavyweight, and now look, they done rose up, now they in the sky flying. So if you don't do something about your life, and your life continues to go the way it is, you have nobody but yourself to blame, because you can come out of that, okay? You can. So listen, that's all I got for you guys today. Y'all stay safe out there. You know, it's getting crazy. So stay safe out there. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all. Love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, it's impossible to love anybody else. And I might not wear this hat tomorrow. Vice Slinger out.